Okay, now it's recording. I hate this damn thing. Okay, let me just get back. Hopefully you guys can see me, because I've been trying to make this freaking video, and every time I make this video, my face is not in the freaking screenshot. Okay, hello everyone, it's Dre from Nisha here, and this is the video that I've been promising for a while, and this is the video on astrology. I've been going through all my videos, and I've realized I have not made one single video about astrology, even though I'm a gigantic fan of astrology. I've been studying astrology since at the age of 12. Don't mind the music in the background, that's just my family being their weird selves. Okay, let me grab my book of shadows here. This is my little book of knowledge here. Alright, astrology. Well, I don't need the book to find that out. Astrology is a divination, science, and arts and study that studies the planetary movements and their influences on human life. That means the planetary movements, how they affect us, our destiny, our characteristics, our life, and all that. There's many different branches of astrology. You have natal astrology, horoscopic astrology, predictive astrology, I can't pronounce it properly, but it's weather astrology. You have all forms of it. My knowledge on it's a little dead. I haven't studied it in over 2 years now. I haven't really been focusing on it. The only reason why I've been using it a lot more is for spells and rituals and whatnot. So, I want to get to the basics of it. In astrology, there are 10 planets, instead of just counting the, well, by NASA's or whatever it is standards, 8 planets. There's 10 planets excluding Earth because we are on Earth. The sun and moon are counted as planets in astrology, and they move through the zodiac belt, which is a constellation of 12 stars. But the only there's a big difference between the astronomy zodiac and the astrology zodiac, because the astronomy and astrology zodiac are way off from what they actually are. Okay, well, I can't remember what I was going to say. I can't remember if it was, if the sun is in Gemini in the astronomy zodiac, I think it would be in Cancer in the astrology or in Taurus in the astrology zodiac. It was one of those ways. It's different and way off. Astrology, oh my goodness, there's like so much about astrology. It's a big, gigantic subject. It is a divination, it is an art, and it is a science. Many years ago, when we first started beginning this in scientific, I don't know exactly what the time period is, I can't remember, when science started becoming more a part of life, that before that, astronomers and astrologers used to work side by side together, because almost everybody wanted to get their astrology charts drawn up, back up in the old medieval times, Renaissance times, ancient times, pharaohs, kings, princesses. No one did anything unless they consulted an astrologer first. And when science started erupting more, they started calling it a pseudoscience and saying it's false and bullshit, in which is not true, but still that's what the scientific community thinks of astrology. So it became a metaphysical science, or what's known as a pseudoscience, which is, by the way, fake science. Look at me, talking like a scientist. Okay, so in astrology, I'm going to skip right to the natal astrology, and then I think I might describe a little bit of the zodiac signs, or might describe the planets. I don't know yet, I might do this in series. But for now, I'm going to be talking about natal charts. Natal chart is a picture of somebody's planetary alignment at the time of their birth, what signs of the zodiac the planets were in at their specific time of birth, and what houses were aligned with what signs at the time of the birth. Everybody has what's known as an ascendant sign. The ascendant sign is the zodiac sign that was rising over the eastern side of the Earth hemisphere at the time of their birth. It's usually also called the first house. Mine is Aquarius, and I've been going through a lot of crap trying to find my actual birth time, because I don't have my original birth certificate and they don't have a copy of it anymore. So I had to go by what my parents told me the birth time was. And I came up with Aquarius. And it does fit me though, because descendant sign explains how you present yourself to the world, or how the world sees you. It's your outer personality. Aquarius individuals are very, they're very independent, they're intellectuals, they're humanitarians, they're freedom fighters, basically, like that, equal rights activists, very long to get with, scientific minds, always curious. That's the way I am. And they're also free-spirited. They're ruled by the planet Uranus. And that planet is ruled and linked to freedom, self-expression. Myself, and Aquarius risings are always about self-expression all the time. We love to show our expressions of ourselves. We don't stand for being told how we are. We're described as being eccentric or bizarre. Eccentric, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, or bizarre, just we're out of the box. Or we always feel that we're not fitting in with other people, we're outcast in the group. But that's just my opinion of Aquarius and some information I know about it. Because just because your ascendant sign is this sign doesn't mean you're going to have all the characteristics of that sign. Same with your sun sign. If your sun sign is Gemini, you're not going to have all the qualities of just Gemini, because there are other tributes to your birth chart that have different energies of different zodiac signs, and don't mind that because it's just my damn dog barking. Okay, the next sign, which is the second major thing, is the sun sign. The sun sign is the zodiac sign at which the sun was at the time of your birth. Mine is Taurus, if anyone doesn't know that. I was born May 19th, 1993. Tauruses are... I'm going to go with the negative sides first. We are stubborn. We are impatient. Mind you, this is the negative side. We get bitchy. Tauruses are very bitchy when we don't get what we want. Tauruses love money. We love luxurious settings. But on the bright side, Tauruses know how to handle money. That's a damn lie. We like to spend money. We love money, basically. Luxurious things. We love senses. The senses are very in touch to Tauruses. We love to smell. We love to hear things. We love to taste things. We love food. Tauruses love food. And Taurians, their good side, they're patient. They can be patient. But on the negative side, Taurus is one of the most jealous signs of the zodiac, and I should know. I get extremely jealous sometimes. And we're stubborn as hell. I already said that like 3 or 4 times, but we're so damn stubborn and hard-headed. And that's also with my ascendant sign Aquarius, that once I have my mind set on something, you're not going to change my opinion. I have 2 stubborn traits, with one my ascendant sign and my sun sign. And the sun sign is really your inner characteristic, your personality. That's what the sun sign represents. And then you have what's known as the moon sign. The moon sign is the sign that the moon was in the time of your birth. And the moon sign represents the emotions, how you present and show your emotions and how your emotions work. I also got moon in Taurus. Tauruses with moon, people usually with moon in Taurus, usually want a good stable home, security, financial security, and all that. And since I have a moon in Taurus, I am prone to stubborn moods, mood swings, because I don't know why, whenever the moon enters Taurus, I'm bitchy, I'm irritated, I'm cranky, I don't know why. That's just me, I don't know about others. But, yeah, that's the moon sign. I'm just going to keep going. I'm hoping this camera doesn't die on me. I'm going to explain the rest of the planets and what their uses are in astrology and what mine is and what mine means. Okay, alright. The next planet in the zodiac of astrology would be, I'm trying to remember the order, Mercury. Mercury is the planet of thought, intellect, and the brain. How the brain works and how you think and all that. Mine happens to be in Gemini, and I'm a very creative, I'm a thinker. I like to think a lot, but I also have strong emotions too. I have more control of my thoughts than I do have control of